So today this shirt is really like, it's one of those, you know, those crop shirts where it's all really wide. Anyway, so back to my intro. So today is day 4 of being back to school. Like, it feels really weird. It's my 4th day in year 10. But anyway, so what did I have today? I had chem first. Chem was good. These are my chem notes. My lovely chem book. Why do I keep saying chem? Chemistry. This is my chem notes from today. So we were doing relative atomic mass. I don't really write much. I had a worksheet, and then also I got a lovely A3 copy of the periodic table, which I am currently just like colouring in, colour coding all the groups and stuff. Love doing stuff like that. And then I had maths, and oh my god, maths. I was like sat there, and there's this really difficult question on the board. Now I don't really think I'm very good at maths, even though I'm top set out of 8. But there was this really difficult question on the board, and I was like, I can get this right. I know what the answer is. And I put my hand up, and I got the answer right, and I was really proud of myself. So yeah, so that's my one thing that I was proud of today. I'm gonna start doing that in my day in the lives as well. And then what else did I have today? I had double art. That was so good, literally so good. All we were doing was colouring, which was great, and then we have art homework, but I'm like, that's fine, art homework's fine, because literally it's just researching an artist. I'm like, I can do that, researching an artist and taking pictures of her artwork. So it's Athena Mantle who we're studying at the moment, and so she does artwork based on succulents. So yeah, I think it's quite nice, because also I have like loads of plants, so my vibe, guys, my vibe. And what else did I have? And then I had English language loss, so we're actually studying A Christmas Carol. My makeup's gone really smudged. It's really annoying. Like, this side stayed really nice, but this side's got so smudged. Yeah, so we're studying Christmas Carol this year as our second GCSE text, because we've already done the spectacles at the end of year 9. Oh my glasses. I cannot. Oh god, that's a really unflattering view of me. Give me 1 second. I don't know where my glasses are. I was going to be like, hey guys, these are my new glasses, but I don't actually know where they are. It's not very helpful trying to look for your glasses when you're not wearing glasses. Okay, I thought they were on my desk. They're not on my desk. So I was going to be like, guys, these are my new glasses, but I swear they're here somewhere. I have them. I found them. Guys. I found them. So this isn't something that you guys really know, because obviously I don't wear glasses in my videos, purely because you get the reflective glare from the glasses. But these are my new glasses. I love them. It's like, I'm just going to show you guys. So yeah, this is the first pair. This is my very librarian academic pair, and then these are just my Wednesday pair. I love these pair. I do think these ones suit me a bit better than my other ones, but you know. Anyway, that was a bit off topic, but those are my new glasses. And then today, I was meant to be doing maths revision and physics revision, but because I haven't had my first maths tuition yet, I don't really like want to delve into what I need to revise, because I don't really know what I need to revise yet. And then history, I don't have the right textbooks. I literally bought the textbooks for the wrong exam board, which is really annoying. So yeah, I'm just doing my periodic table, and then I've got art homework to do, and then I've also got geography homework, which is just plotting earthquakes and volcanoes on a map, so it's not that difficult. And then it's a T question, so trend, example, anomaly. A couple of other things that I wanted to update you guys on. So I'm also going to start posting, or I'm going to post a video like with my top 5 sort of study tips at the end of this half term, just because obviously by then I'll know where I'm at and I'll know if these are working or not. So I'll post a video of my top 5 study tips. I'll post an updated one at the end of every half term. Also at the end, when I get my spring report with all my grades on it, I'll do a how I feel about these grades. And then I'll also do a how I feel about my mock grades. So let me just grab my planner. My lovely beige mum planner. I love this planner. Such an aesthetic planner. That's my aunt. Also need to update you on some artwork. So, in my planner, I have one of the very first pages is my goals for this year. So these are my goals for this year. That was really excited. So how it works in our school is we have our grade, and then we have grade boundaries. So we have an 8L, which is like an 8 low, we have an 8M, which is an 8 medium, and then we have an 8H, which is an 8 high, which could potentially become a 9L really easily. So, my goals for the end of this year are, I want 8Ms in, sorry, this is not for the end of this year, this is halfway through this year. I want 8Ms in English language and literature. I want a 6H in maths. I want an 8L in bio. I want a 7M in chemistry and physics. And I want an 8H in history, geography, art and religious. And then for my mocks, I want an 8 in both English language and literature, a 7 in maths, an 8 in all the sciences, and a 9 in history, geography, art and RS. And then obviously I have some little things at the bottom, so like to make a lasting impact as a prefect, to sort of like love myself a bit more. I feel like there's something you can really get carried away with. You won't like appreciate yourself as much when you're revising and studying hard. And then also to achieve all ones on my attitude to learning score. So we have an attitude to learning score, which is like how well you participate in class, and I want to achieve all like the top that you can get. And also a first in our rank order, so we get ranked in each subject, like how good we are at the subject against our peers. So yeah, so that's sort of what I want, and then obviously I'll be going through what I want and what I got in my halfway through the year YouTube video, and then also my mocks YouTube video, and then I'll be doing the same thing in year 11. So we've got study tips, we've got that, and then also, oh my god, this is how far I've got. So I finished my funky new pattern, and then we're also doing this pattern, which I have done before, like that's quite a common pattern of mine. It's actually up on this really cool one that I have on my wall, like again, I'll be able to show you. Here we go. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is sort of like what I use as a reference for all of my pieces, like sort of every pattern I think I've ever created has been in that piece. So yeah, so this is my first page of the sketchbook, and then obviously I've got like loads of other pages to do, but this needs to be finished by the end of year 11, so yeah. And then also I was going to talk you through one other thing, which is our art curriculum. So if you're doing art at GCSE, because this was what this was all meant to be about, art, your whole year 10 will essentially be very teacher led, and then going into year 11, and then for the whole of year 11 you will pretty much be doing everything yourself. So that's when you get to pick your theme. So I need some ideas, and well, not really some ideas, I need some help, because I'm really torn between doing like a Japanese Zen thing, a plant Zentangle thing, or like just completely grunge all out, like posters on the wall, brick, stencils, graffiti. I really don't know what to do. I think I'm probably best at Zentangles, and plants, I just love plants. But yeah, so that's just sort of a little, potentially something that you guys could help me decide, because I do still have like nearly 4 half terms, 2 terms to decide that stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll update you guys on how my art homework and stuff's going, and yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and just let me know in the comment section below if you like need me to do any extra videos of anything, like study tips, mindfulness tips, well-being tips, anything like that I can give you guys. So see you guys later.